already halfway ready to go. Hello, Toasty. Hello, Crane. We'll give everyone a minute to mosey on in, and we'll get going. This is a game I am really excited for. Especially with our new layout, this likely could be our super casual matchup. I'm doing well, Mr. Crane. How about yourself? Denver is the 92% favorite. Oh my god. And meanwhile, Joe and Dave are holding out for Denver while James and Danny are going for Axis. We have a day weather. We have clear and low winds. Denver Stadium is Baltimore. Alright. Give everyone another second to mosey on in. I know it's Friday and a lot of people are out, so we won't spend too long. But here we go. I'm not sure if the Dragons losing would make the Dragons look bad, Toasty. I think that's selling the Lions short. The Lions have been looking really good this season. If we lose, Toasty made us 55s. Shiloh is going to get met at about the 12.
Blue 26. Blue go.
Oxholm. Denver's going to give him fits at the rate they're going, but Grayson will get a first down and then some. 19-yard completion. I don't know why I'm in push talk. I'm the only one here. And it's a pick by Bordat Sadagayev.
Blue 26. Blue 20.
And so Dayton Mack's going to do a quick out flat to King, and King is going to get to the 17, 27, 23, 23. There we go. I got this, guys. And that should have been a pick, but it's not going to be. Mack gets away unscathed. That was a bad throw from Dayton Mack. And that one's going to be a touchdown. Carmichael Runt. Looks like all the passes for Dayton Mack are either going to be picks or touchdowns, it feels like, as Denver takes a 7-0 lead. So now Shiloh's going to get this one to about the 7-13 again. I don't know why I keep saying 7. Although, funnily enough, if you ask people what's the number between... Oh, it's another pick. Deep pressing this time. And Mack back to pass. Has Burrow for a first. Dayton Mack again, and this time Vence has it.
Blue 7. Blue 7. Set.
Denver fans are showing up in force as that's going to be a drop.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike.
Dayton Mack, there's a flag here. I think it's hold. It's coming back. It sure is. Joe Burrow is hit with that holding call. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. Adonis King's catch is wiped away. Dayton Mack pitches it to Runman, and Runman's met for about 2-yard gain.
Red 10. Go.
Dayton Mack finds King. King is going to be short of the first, so they're going to turn to Jacques Murney. And that one is good, barely. It looked like it was actually curving outwards. So Denver has a 10-0 lead. So far, Shiloh has gotten to 13. They've thrown it twice, maybe 3 times, and then it's a pick. Let's see if this time ends any different. Or is Oxon going to have the worst night? Is TLK a little muffled, or is anyone else? It might just be me, because I'm leaning back. Is this better, Toasty? Oh, I'm not muffled? Cool, I was going to say, my microphone's actually pretty aggressive. Grayson again. He throws to Grayson. Grayson gets it. Grayson's got it! He's going to fumble it, and Boss is going to recover. That was dicey. These turnovers are not helping Denver. Are helping Denver. They're not helping Vancouver. Boss is going to get this one. Oxlong deep downfield, and it's pick number 3. Sky Rush this time. King. And we come to the end of the first quarter. Despite the score, it feels like this is very... Yeah, the fumble after catch yards is weird. And this one's going to be a punt. So Denver's punted for the first time tonight. Oxlong feeling the pressure. He's going to keep throwing it, though. Please, boss. He's going to get the 1st and 10. And Shiloh's going to get 8. Green 33. Go. After the first quarter jitters, it looks like they're finally starting to string something together. But I shouldn't speak too soon. Oxlong will pitch it to Martinelli. Martinelli's met behind the line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 11. And deep downfield is double coverage. Shiloh will get it. All of a sudden, Vancouver is knocking. Oxlong back to pass, and it's going to be a drop. Couldn't get their hands on it. 6-2 coming in from Denver again. Out to the flats, he's got options. He's going to take the sack instead, and it's 3rd and goal. This time he's got Grayson, but there's a flag. It's coming back in a hold. So now it's 3rd and 23. Instead of being 7-0, it's 3rd 23. Martinelli, they're just going to give it to him. Everyone, Eagle, I'll try. It's been a week. As Ito's kick is up, and it's high winds, dude. It's no good. And so it's when it rains, it pours for Vancouver. It's now 2nd and 15. And Carmichael run to stop his 3rd and 10. Vancouver burns a timeout. Play action here. Dayton Mack. Short pass to Turner. Turner's going to be short? No. 1st down.
17. Green 17. Ready. Go.
Dayton Mack again. Carmichael Grunt. And Denver is driving.
Black 5. Sit up. Green 33. Green 33. Sit up.
Runman is going to be tackled for a loss here. It's 3rd and 3. Andrew Green, who has recently shifted, has been actually having a productive night tonight. 3 tackles and 1 deflected pass, as Vence is going to get the 1st.
Red 44. Red 44.
Dayton Mack gives a dash Runman. Runman spins and will get a 1st. Not a 1st, but gets 6. He's averaging less than 2 yards a carry, and that was his largest run of the night. And wide open is Ulysses S. Grant, and it's open because there's a hold. It's coming back.
Green 3. Set.
Dayton Mack deep bomb downfield out of bounds. And they're going to just try and get it from Jacques Murney for a 60-yarder. Murney's kick is up and good. It is now still a 2-score game, 13-0. Almost wonder what happens if they make that kick and instead it's 13-10 going into it. Do they still drive? We'll never know. As now Denver's going to get the kickoff for the first time tonight, it's going to roll out of the backfield.
Set.
Runman is going to be tackled for a 3-yard loss by Jimmy, the rookie. As Mack is pushed by Runman a bit for a Jimbo sack nearly, and that one's going to be incomplete. And to Dayton Mack, back to pass. Finds Runman. Runman's going to be close, but no cigar, and it's going to be a punt from Denver. Vancouver's defense has been playing well. Now their offense just needs to get itself into gears. That's going to be picked up by Shy Blacklock. Balak? I don't know how to pronounce it. As Martinelli is going to be tackled for a loss here. So it's 2nd and 11. Are we going to see a safety? Oxon back to pass. It's dangerous, and it's going to be a pick. Brutus Maximus the 6th. 7. Offsides here. It's going to be declined. It's going to be accepted. As Johnson Lovehammer is credited with it. Look at that beautiful face gen. As a reminder, you can redeem your channel points for face gens for 20,000. We kept it that high as that's nearly a pick again, and 27 can't come down with it. As Ulysses S. Grant's going to run forward for the first.
I'm sorry, what?
Dayton Mack is tackled and sacked by Fidel Valor. Also, a friendly reminder now, if you want to get your team merchandise, there's a link at the bottom of our Discord channel for the store. It'll actually have a scrolling thing where you can sort by team, as Adonis King is left wide open, and it's 20-0. Loki's just excited to have made an appearance, so I love it. And so now Vancouver's down by a 3-point deficit. We'll see what happens. Shiloh's going to get to the 15-ish. 14. Oxlong back to pass. Has Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray is going to get a handful of yards. Making it 9. Oxlong in trouble. And finds Shiloh. Play blows up and he's still saying happy. Oxlong has thrown 4 picks. He has thrown 1 incompletion, and everything else has been a completion. This is just, if we want to talk about luck and unluck, there is no luck in favor of Vancouver tonight, it feels like. As Oxlong is going to just throw that one away, and they're going to settle for a punt from Izuko Ito, which is, funnily enough, his first time punting tonight, as this will be a touchback. What are the odds Vancouver gets 4 points? I would say extremely low, as Runman is sacked. And that'll bring up 4th quarter. Denver has a commanding lead of this game. And that one should have been picked as well. So Carmichael Runt is tackled for a very short gain. It's going to come right back. ATLK, I should be able to comment in the second hour. That'd be great, Chess, as I think right now the only person in the booth scheduled is me. So, yeah. Anyone joining would be fun and exciting. Has Oxlong back to pass. He's got a short one to Blaze Boss. Boss is going to run out, save some clock as time is ticking. They have 3 scores to somehow come up with. Oxlong again to Boss. Denver, the Lions are pretty good. I do agree with you there, Jeremy. It's Oxlong. Again, Boss. Boss runs out of bounds. They've had a lot of quick plays to Boss, but they've been moving up the field, and it's been working. And it's not Boss, it's Grayson. He's going to be out. No worries, DJ. No worries. Oxlong back to pass. Short one to Grayson. Grayson steps out of bounds. They've only burned about 45 seconds on the entire clock this drive, which is not bad. Oxlong back to pass. Up the middle is Grayson. That one's going to keep the clock running, so they've got to get going. Oxlong Short pass in the flat to Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray can't get out of bounds. So it's now, we're getting close to 2-minute warning, and Vancouver hasn't scored yet. Oxlong back to pass again. Deep bomb downfield up the sideline and just a little bit off timing. Oxlong back to pass. His boss stays in bounds, and that'll bring up the 2-minute warning. No, turnover on downs. I lost track of downs, so that'll likely do it as Denver's going to walk away with a clean slate and a shutout against the Lions. It's Runman.
Red 31. Red 31. Hike.
So that one's going to go out of bounds as well.
Blue 47.
Second and 10.
Blue 47. Hike.
And wide open is Joe Burrow. He's going to score a touchdown. And so now it's 27-0. When it rains, it pours. Shiloh will get to about the 14.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
Oxlong gives it to Grayson up the middle for a huge pass, but they've got a lot to do like that.
Black 41. Hike.
And that one's
Blue 19. Blue 19.
Oxlong back to pass. Shiloh runs out of bounds, but the comeback route does not get many yards. It's 3rd and 7.
Black 41.
Jabs, I don't know how to do polls. Don't redeem mod polls. I don't even know what you want your poll to be. And wide open is Lamar. And Lamar's going to be short. He's going to be stopped.
Green 1. Green 1. Go.
Back in the red zone for Oxlong. He's got a short pass out to Grayson, and Vancouver has points on the board. Why are you all redeeming mod polls? And they're going for the onside kick. Let's see what happens. They need a lot to go their way, but the onside kick will be recovered by Denver, and that will do it. Orpheus Non gets it.
Red 10. Red 10.
As they're going to probably give the ball to Runman. No, they're going to throw it. They're going to give it to Run. Run stays in bounds. That's going to burn out the clock, and that'll do it. Denver wins 27-7. Oh no, one last play. Doesn't matter. As Adonis King runs up, gets first, and that'll end it 27-7. On to our next game. If I would ever say a team was unlucky in a game, it really was Vancouver. They had a lot of things that... So yes, Odeon, I do agree there. I don't think it's not to knock that Denver shouldn't have won that, but I think Vancouver got really unlucky in a lot of things that could have gone their way. Didn't. Alright, our next game. Yeah, it was like 4 interceptions dropped, a missed kick. It was wild. Alright, we are now in our second game. Mexico City Wallabies. Alright, if there's one thing that both these... So we've been talking about the Wallabies #dominant season because this is not going to be their season. Our favorites are for Mexico City by a huge margin. But if one thing has been shown by the Wallabies, it's their ability to frustrate the Aztecs in the snow. So... yeah, those dropped interceptions are killing you. So we've got it here, and Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to try something before we get going. Ooh. I'm going to try something. Alright, I just did my first prediction from the thingy-madooter, which is good. Alright, let's go. Toast.
Okay, do you need a color guy?
I will always take a color commentator.
Sounds good.
Because right now it's just me in the booth. And
I gathered that. I was watching the first game.
so it should be fun. Who you got winning this game?
I got Mexico City. Aztecs have been a pretty good, consistent team lately. I think New Zealand's kind of in a little bit of a purgatory right now. So they could
I'd like to
rebuild.
point out New Zealand is 3-0 and have scored the second highest points of any team. As that's a pick. Daniel Grubbethan.
Yeah, who they played though?
Shh, not important.
Okay, all right.
As Quattro is going to make mid-speed out of that defense.
Red 9.
But Wallabies can make something happen here in the next couple seasons.
As that's going to be incomplete. I think that was a deflection. Yeah, the opponents for the Wallabies are 0-9. As that's nearly picked off again.
Yeah, almost gave it right back.
As a screen pass to Guy Wow is going to get a handful of yards. Not enough, but James Bond will be taking the kick for 3. Good on the Wallabies defense. They really shored up after that first play.
Yeah, they had that big run given up by Quattro and clamp it down to only give up a field goal.
Blue 7.
I really should put 1 point on the Wallabies just in the event.
Right.
As Botterman's going to be tackled for a very short game.
I guess I didn't look. Did anyone pick Wallabies?
I don't think so.
Okay.
One person did. Toasty. Toasty put 1 on the Wallabies. As, yeah, they're getting slaughtered right now.
Forced the punt. Not very good opening drives for Wallabies. Got to get Slayton involved, right? I mean, he's the secret ingredient.
He really is. I will say, that catch last Wednesday was still a thing of beauty.
Yeah, McDonald's got a thing of beauty right here.
That's true. And that'll make them up 10-0. I saw this last game. The team started off with a pick, and then was down 10-0. I don't think it ends well.
No, turnovers don't usually translate to wins. Like a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
So they still got a ways to go until they throw 4 interceptions. But it could be done.
By the way, I'd like to point out that Turkey is not the head GM of the Aztecs. It's Parm.
Yeah, Parm.
As Tidwell is going to get the first.
Rare pass across the middle to Texas.
I'm really excited for how 21 is going to look. We have an estimated time of end of September, 6-2 coming out from the Tex. And it's a run play, and Mixa Musa Mickey Mouse is going to be hit by Sweet Pea. I've got a typo in there. As McMorris is going to scramble for a 10-yard scramble. scramble.
He got it.
He got the first.
Wow.
Why do we need a running back again? And out in the flat is Colt Remington Wellington. Wallabies have points on the board.
Great touchdown.
I had it for 4 weeks now. Yeah, Toasty, this implies that I think I fix it and I don't. So, I'm gonna fix it, actually.
Dangerous throw there by Softens.
Nate is going to... And Nate, don't worry, we will fix it in the stats. Yeah, Nate, you know this. We have a random weather wheel. It randomly picked Mexico City as good as snow. That's why the snow is just falling and not sticking to the turf, though.
Nameless Nate, that's a Sweet Pea, right?
Yes, it is.
Red 23. Red 23. Set.
As Quattro spins, and he doesn't have enough for the first, and it's 3rd and 3.
Black 21. Black
Yeah, but good pickup to make a short third down here.
Oh, yeah, and he's not going to.
Ooh.
Also, yeah, climate change is another reason it snows in Mexico City. So that's going to be a touchback.
Black 11. Black 11.
Quattro is one of the top running backs, of course, in the league for a while now.
Yeah. Texas Scoop will get that.
What
As
season is
Morris is
Quattro?
going to be sacked.
Yeah,
Quattro's is season 3? He's getting old.
He's been around, yeah. I want to say he's card era, too.
Yeah, him and
About
Picard
the
are, I
same
believe, the
time.
same draft class.
Okay.
If Morris has time, he's going to just try and scramble and is met by a defender, and that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Mexico City keeps the lead as Chinstrap Tepengu's going to pin this one at about the 7.
I'm surprised that it's not in the Pengu's range. Good kicker.
So once it hits outside of 50, no kicker can hit outside of 70 yards.
Ah. Well, 50 should be a 67.
Either way, it's 3rd and 13. And 2-minute warning is now.
Green 3. Green 3. Psych.
Softens, back to pass, has time, throws it wide
wheel
open as
route.
Quattro. And Quattro makes what should have been nearly a safety and a punt into a, we're going to make it so you can't tie with a field goal. And
Yeah, and they
they're
might
going to
have a
make him
touchdown.
burn with John Montroy getting that touchdown.
The former Viper, I believe. Now,
Yes.
Is he co-GM?
Co-GM of
Aztecs?
the Aztecs, yes.
Well, that's a big touchdown as the half approaches, and I think Mexico City gets the ball back.
Yes,
start
they
the second
do.
half.
So Wallabies need to make some magic happen in this half if they want to stay in.
Blue 26.
Yeah, they
Yes.
still got a couple timeouts here.
Although that said, they should probably stop throwing. Whoa! Gino Presto got the sack, which was so fast he collided
sack.
into his own teammate.
Third sack of the night for him.
And the rookie, Corey Williams, is going to get that one.
Doesn't have the wheels though.
Hummus, the Vipers haven't played yet. We're only on game 2.
Yes, they won. Yep. No, TOK's line. They won.
Don't do this.
Black 5. Black 5. Psych.
Mexico City could strike again here.
It's
although
coming back on a
probably
hold.
holding.
It absolutely is coming back.
Black 5. Black 5. Tonight.
Softens is going to be sacked by Fat Hack.
17. Green
Legs
7.
still flying.
And
Dangerous
Drew
throw.
Fujimbo is
Yep.
going to get the pick.
Black 5. Black 5.
That's just what the Wallabies needed to stop the.
Yeah, they're gonna-
New Zealand's drive.
Yeah. I know what you meant.
Hike.
As Tidwell's going to run forward, run out of bounds, and get them close to the 50.
Hike.
Yeah, they really should get this first down if they want to score.
And they're not going to even get that. They're going to knock
Wow.
themselves out of field goal range again.
Wow.
It feels like the Wallabies are playing both themselves and the Aztecs tonight, as that's going to be a touchback.
Blue 26.
Almost a coffin. Almost a
Blue
great punt.
26. Go.
As that one's going to be deflected.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike.
But Mexico City isn't exactly dominating this game, I would say. They're playing well, but they haven't played everything perfectly either.
I mean, that's fair, but I don't think... Alright, here we go. Who do you have winning the international division?
Hike.
I have to look. Probably between Mexico City and Vancouver, I'd say.
As Colt Remington Wellington is going to finish it at the half with a touchdown! They decide not to go for the field goal. They go for the gutsy play, and it works. So down by
Hey, why not?
3.
That's an awesome connection there.
As now chin strap to Pengu's going to kick off. He doesn't have as much range as we think he does.
Must be in the mid 80s for power, or high 80s.
How does this always happen, Phil? I believe there is a GIF that can explain this one well, which is they can't keep getting away with this.
Black 39. Black 39. Ready. Tonight.
You know what they say, the Wallabies are an end of the first half team.
That's true. That one's going to be deflected, and it's 3rd and 5.
7. Blue 7. Set. Hike.
Softens back to pass. There's a blitz coming. He avoids it. He finds Montroy and gets the
That was
first.
a great job avoiding the pressure there. And off-balance throw to Montroy.
Red 9. Red 9.
All right, here's my question for the international division question. If the Wallabies win tonight, do you believe that they can win the international division?
Green 33. Green 33.
I'm not sure. I think you're gonna need 9 wins probably to do it. So I mean, it's possible they would be in the driver's seat for sure. I guess they probably are leading the international division, or at least tied at the top.
They are leading since Aztecs lost to Dragons.
Sure. I guess, but if the Aztecs win here, is Quattro with a couple jukes there.
Yeah, if the Aztecs win here, Aztecs are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if the Wallabies win, it's definitely possible, but they have they have yet to play some of the tougher teams like Roswell and
Denver.
So
As Quattro gets a first and a touchdown easily. He's got 108 all-purpose yards and pretty much a good 50-50 split between them. Nate, it needs to be fixed in the stats, and it will be. So, yes. And I'm fixing all the stats after the games tonight.
But that's like what I do after a run.
Black 5. Go.
Exactly.
Red 10.
But
Red 10.
yeah, I don't really expect the Wallabies to win this one.
Oof.
But definitely possible. I mean, only a 10-point deficit.
Blue 26.
Toasty's saying he will fix tonight. Toasty, I'll fix it in the file for this one and going forward. As Skadilius Kapoklerson will get that pick.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
DG, yes, there actually has been. One of the most... We actually never saw a kick return in Season 1. We actually saw our first ones in Season 2 and Season 3. And one of my most memorable ones was in Season 2 for a game I missed, where it was Colby and Phil and Slim in the booth, I want to say. No, and Hydra. For the... when Miss Americana for the Flamingos took it to the house to start their undefeated season's second-to-last game as a literal fridge. I was about to say Adonis fridge, and that would have been wrong.
Adonis fridge.
So, and then Run forward front to answer questions. What is going on in the secondary? I believe the answer is
Black 21. Black
we're not doing
21.
it well.
Set.
Nate, the lore question is not out of stock, and you can ask it anyway. I tried to do it so it could be limited to one person each person being limited and not limiting it to timeouts. So my apologies about that. But just go ahead and ask, and Nate and I will answer. This game is enough of a blowout that I will.
Yeah, but Nick Morris actually hasn't been playing too terribly, except those 2 interceptions. You know, the 2 is better than 4 in the interception world.
Red 10. Red 10. Hike.
What happened to the rush after Vincent Burns with Thanos snapped? The rush would actually go on to win a Super Casual Bowl, a season removed from Vincent Burns. They would actually 2 seasons removed, because they would replace him with who did they replace him with? They replaced him with someone. But I'm blanking on his name. He just got into the Hall of Fame. Who was Hoppy's second player?
Black 21. Black 21.
Correct. Hoppy's second player would be playing for the Rush. They'd play on a super team, then they'd scatter to the wind, and then the Rush would actually win the Super Casual Bowl and then implode. It was pretty wild.
Is it Jamiracle Robinson?
Jamiracle Robinson led the Rush to their first and only championship. In fact, we have actually only had one team win more than once, I want to say. Callahan, Fergus Callahan. Thank you, DG. Have we had another team beside the Wallabies win more than once? Chocobos.
Roswell's been to 2, but
Roswell's been to 2, but they haven't won more than 1. Then the Flamingos.
Yeah. Ooh, interception by
Vipers.
Alsus Gray.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
Then after the Vipers, the Wallabies won. Then the Wallabies lost to the Rush, who who beat the Hammerheads. And then after that was 2 more Wallabies.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
And then Aliens. Yeah.
Ready.
Because Vipers was 3. Wallabies was 4, 6, and 7. 8 was Aliens, and 9 was Twister. So yeah, we've only had 1 repeat champion. That's pretty wild.
Well, it's showing good diversity and competitiveness.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As that's going to be another pick. Drumathan's got 3 on the night.
Wow.
He might be making a case for Defensive Player of the Year.
Has he done much before this game?
Yeah, he has. And the 6-2's coming in, but Mexico City's going to walk away with this win. Did we bring in Heaves as a QB coach for this game? I don't think so, Mr. Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I don't think there were enough interceptions for that.
As Softens is going to find Montroy, and that'll end it. 31-14.
They almost Cobra Kai'd it.
They almost.
But yeah, I think Aztecs in the driver's seat for the international division with this win.
Yep. You don't believe in your own team.
I said they're in the driver's seat, and they
Yeah, that's fair.
gonna change. But
Rush hosts the Vipers. This will be fun.
But yeah, the Aztecs have, and now Vancouver have both played Denver, so I think they've both crossed them off the schedule.
Yep.
And then the only other loss from Vancouver was the Lions, or not Lions, they are the Lions. The Aliens, and so I think Aztecs have yet to play the Aliens, so that could be a big factor too.
Toasty's thinking, oh wait, let me...
Toasty's a man after my heart.
All right.
The interesting thing about the Lions is that they play a lot of the um, rebuilding and expansion teams later in the season. So, and you could argue that gives them a little bit of a disadvantage as they develop. So they play the more established teams earlier in the season, and then have a kind of a backloaded, easier schedule comparatively.
DG just realized he won all of his points back. All right, let's do the prediction for this one. Oh no, I can't see what's going on.
21.
All right.
Hike.
And a offsides here. Beeman's got a free shot. He gives it to Sanic. Sanic makes a man miss.
I guess who you got in this one, TLK? I feel like this is going to be a very exciting matchup.
Oh,
And maybe one of the best matchups of the night.
Having played for only one of these teams, and having my alias playing for the other team, I'm going to go with the Vipers on this one.
Okay.
So as not to show my butt as a member of head office, actually, we all know the answer to this question.
Yeah. See, that was a trick question, TLK.
Was. Just keep me on your toes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rush just because the Canadian connection.
That's fair.
So.
Although you'd think with the Canadian connection you'd be more in favor of the Vipers.
Meh.
Alright, fair enough. So that's going to be a 3 and out.
I like the band Rush.
That's
a
fair.
Lot. So I'm conflicted, but no, the Lions play the Rush the last game of the season, so ask me then.
Oh, I know that. So I had to pick sort of. The person who made the schedule was like, all right, we've got 13 games that we can do, but the 14th game is going to have to be a rematch game. So who do you want? And I'm like, well, it's got to be the Battle for Canada.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of like Aliens Vipers. That one just had to happen for the final
That'd
game.
be.
As Soy Rapido is going to get nowhere.
And as the Vipers progress here, that could not be a cakewalk for the Aliens.
No.
Vipers always play them tough.
Shalil Hakim is going to get to the 35. Alright, there's something with this field that bothers me, so I'm probably going to modify it this weekend. As that's going to be picked by Skylar Hawkins II.
Way to jump that route by Hawkins.
Great job. The defense has been really good for the Vipers at generating turnovers. As did I intercept or get that tackle? The answer to that question is no. As Henriksen's going to get a short gain, but enough to get him back into Steptoe's range.
Green 33.
Toasty, the answer is that generally the Vipers have been more of a thorn in the alien side than the Flamingos. I was debating between those two, but I'm trying to remember who I had the Flamingos against, but it also made sense. And wide open is Chester Chess for the touchdown.
Better clip it for your boy.
I know.
And AKA my multi.
No, it's a different chess.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not 40 chess, my bad. Get them mixed up.
It's okay. I knew what you meant. I do that too, but then I remember Chess is Ulysses X Grant on the Dragons.
That's right.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
As Beeman back to pass.
Dancing around a little bit.
Green 17. Green 17. Ready. Strike.
As Sanic's going to get that one.
Snag that. I thought that was going to be another interception.
I did too. Alright, do you want to never unsee something?
Me?
Yes.
Red 23.
Uh,
Red 23.
You can say no, and I will keep. All right. You said
Alright,
sure.
Let's do it.
All right. So,
Green 17.
Ringo's first late game
Green
situation.
17.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ready.
All right.
do you have any pictures of me or what?
No. So,
Okay.
if you look at the field, you'll notice that it alternates between dark and light at the every 5, right? In terms of the
Yeah,
grass. Except when you get to the 50, and it's mirrored, and it bothers me.
Green 29. Set.
Oh, yeah.
Black 39.
Congratulations, you will now never unsee this.
Ready.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
It's like
though.
the arrow in the FedEx. You will never unsee it.
Yeah.
Blue 47.
I don't know. That kind of makes
Blue
sense, though, to
47.
mirror it.
Yeah.
Pink.
Because otherwise, it'll always be. I mean, I guess the lines you'd done it every other.
I did it
color.
every other lines, and it works great.
But then it's not symmetrical as you.
Yeah, but it also
get it
goes
from an
only
aerial
one
view.
direction. Think about the Twisters field.
Okay.
Now you follow? I understand from a...
Green
If it
29.
went both directions,
Green
I'd
29.
totally be in
Set.
favor of it. Anyway, the Vipers are going to throw it to Henriksen.
Yeah, we kind of spaced out that Toronto kicked the field goal there. And
Yeah.
7-3. You know,
Wide
you're talking
open,
about the
deep
field,
bomb
but-
is Chess!
Yes, again.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to turn on the lights as it's getting dark as the sun is going down.
Second touchdown from Chess, and that gives Omaha a 14-3 lead. The Canada connection's looking weak. Could be 0-2 today.
Blue 7.
That's
Blue
true.
7. Set. Tonight.
Well, the Rush are definitely in a rebuilding year.
Yeah, they are.
As TLK will
Led
get
by
that
that
one.
man.
Oh, look at that beautiful face.
19.
Beautiful face, Jen. I feel like I've seen that face on a stream or somewhere before. but I
You
can't-
might have. Might have once or twice.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't quite.
31.
Can't quite put a face to it.
31.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like. Yeah, I don't know.
It's-
Probably like probably PBE or something.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, he is wearing Fraps hat.
Yeah.
As Thunderball
that,
with the do-si-do.
I'm still waiting on my merch. I think it was supposed to be here early next week. So.
I think my socks just arrived today. I ordered Wallaby socks.
41.
Oh, because.
I play for them.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to throw people off. You actually ordered Rush.
Green
No, I ordered Wallaby
Because
socks because
HO
I play for
bias.
them. I haven't ordered any Rush merch yet. I might, when I create the bucket hat, order a Rush bucket hat.
Blue 33. Ready.
Yeah,
It
we
actually looks kind of good with the leaf on it.
right? We actually unlocked bucket hats yesterday, so I hadn't taken
Yeah, I saw
advantage of
that.
that. But they will be up tonight or tomorrow. And Toronto is now down by 8.
Yeah, they've had their last couple drives be pretty good, but can't quite cross the goal line.
Vipers
need to
defense
stop it.
just shows up in the when it gets to the red zone.
Blue 7. Blue 7. Set.
Although someone points out that every AI struggles in the red zone consistently in every
Yeah.
football game ever.
Black 21. Black 21. Red 10. Red
So
10.
another fun fact, that 2 touchdown or no, it was 3 touchdowns given up by Vancouver in the previous game, or the first game
Oof.
was more than the other 3
Games combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a really unlucky game for Vancouver.
Black 39.
Well,
Everything that could have gone wrong did.
pretty much, but I just think it's interesting to like hold Roswell without a touchdown.
Yeah. Shiomi finds Rapido for a short gain, and they're going to bring out Steptoe to make this a 9-point game.
Big kick here.
And it's good.
Get it. But Omaha looking like a pretty well-rounded team in this one.
Yeah, if they win this, they will be 2-2 on the season so far.
Not a bad place to be for the position they're in, I guess.
No.
We got some good pieces to build off of for sure. Like what Infidel did in
Oh,
the draft with the team.
Infidel is one of, and this is not a knock on you, one of the best GMs. There's a reason why the aliens are dominant. He had a hand in that, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do with the Vipers.
Blue 7, set, strike.
I also
Well,
promised
and then
him.
it only makes it more appropriate that they play each other twice, right?
Yeah. Oh, please! Between the quarterback switch, the different GMs, there was no choice but this one.
Oh yeah.
I also have to
But
take him out for brunch at one point.
But this is, I mean, what you kind of have to do if you're a Vipers team. You got to win these kind of games that, you know, against the teams that you're basically supposed to win against, or that you need to win against to have a decent record. And, you know, Vipers are looking really good as
And
Tabai.
Tabai.
Wow.
Can we talk about that play for a second?
Yeah,
He weaved. Like, he actually weaved through the players. That was wild.
Nice agility and, yeah, a little weaving juke move there to get into the second level, and safeties were nowhere to be found. It might have been on the other side of the field trying to cover a different receiver, but that was a great route by Tabai, and yeah, the run after the catch was spectacular. One of the best we've seen tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, the only person...
Critical 3rd and 5 here for the rush, as they're down by 18 now. And they do PLK's favorite play. A dump off, 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, trying to get a first down on 3rd down.
I'm so excited. So excited for 21. I know I say this a lot, but I'm so excited for 21. We're on 3rd down, so let's run 3rd and long. Let's run pass plays that are long. Let's not do any of these short passes anymore. I'm so excited as Chess gets behind them.
Yeah.
Chester Chess is having a night.
Yeah, I also cringe quite a bit when I see like a pitch play on 3rd and 13 or something like that. It's like, yeah.
So some of those I get.
Yeah, you're giving them you're giving the engine a lot of credit.
So right, like, but my thought is if it's 3rd and long,
it would only make sense if you're in a clock burn situation.
I would even say it makes sense early in the game.
Or to slow. Viper's really pouring it on now.
Yeah. I would say first quarter, pitch plays on 3rd and long. Not a bad choice when you're in your side of the field. Don't risk a pick. Just get a good punt. And
arm punt, though.
Yeah, well, arm punt, yeah, I guess. But if you get sacked, then you lose those yards.
Yeah. That's easy. Just don't get sacked.
Oh, okay. A Sanic with a huge catch.
That's exactly what the rush needed. A little momentum.
I just gotta keep it going as Beeman is sacked.
Looked like he had a guy.
They should have gone to Dustin Johnson's school of don't get sacked.
Well, yeah, they could be so lucky to get accepted.
Is Oxlong enrolled?
Well, today he looked like he was enrolled in the Heaves QB school. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was sore. It was too... I couldn't resist it.
He didn't get sacked. I actually would have rather him take more sacks.
I think the pressure got to him, which made him make these bad throws, as Beeman is sacked again, and they're going to have to turn to Alpha Chad. No, it's 4th quarter. They're going for it.
Well, you gotta.
I mean, you do.
I wonder where they're going to go out of bounds, because it's inside the red zone.
Oh, you got some stickers. Heck yeah. I'm excited to see how the stickers turned out. Maybe I'll get an SCFSL sticker, throw it on my car, and then have my wife yell at me. It'll be great.
You need more reasons for your wife to yell at you?
But it would be fun. But the problem is then someone's going to ask me, and then I have to explain it.
Right, and that's like at least a 15-minute conversation because you have to obviously go into the lore of the league.
Of course.
Sit up.
They're bigger than I expected. That's good. I'll take bigger than expected.
Red
I
16.
take that all the time.
Red 16.
Yeah, but also we also try, as she says, we want tasteful bumper stickers on our car.
Hmm. What's more tasteful than super casual?
That's my
Ooh,
argument.
bad pickle.
I'm told my
Not a bad.
I need a small one is kind of the answer.
29.
Yeah, sports sims are hard to explain. I'm trying to explain that the other day, and someone was like, "Why not just play Madden?"
Blue 26.
I guess
Blue
so.
26.
I mean, yes, but you control them. You don't control the growth and development of the players in Madden.
Right. Well, and it's like the management side of things is
Hot
different
garbage.
because, well, no, I mean, in any AI-based game, as Hawkins with his second pick, any AI-based game, you can exploit it. You can
Oh,
find
yeah.
like the tendencies of and like exploit trades and signings and stuff like that. But when you're dealing with
When you're dealing with
dealing with-
actual people
yeah, real life GMs,
and
everyone
real life
has kind of-
players.
yeah, everyone has different like logic and reasoning and methods and why they do what they do. So rather than like, yeah, I played head coach '09, Madden '08. I mean, I've played enough games where I can kind of figure out how the AI thinks within a few seasons or a few iterations of playing, and then you just exploit it.
And it's coming right back. Lewis Smith, the former Viper, will get that one.
21. Black 21.
Beeman is sacked.
Green 29. Green 29.
Alright, so I have to
Sacked
ask,
for Orbison. Wow.
have you gotten any wild and crazy contract demands in your contracts yet?
Blue 47. Blue 47.
From
Players.
players on my team
Yeah.
or free agents?
Both.
Uh,
Third pick in a
what-
row.
Red
Do I hear
44.
four?
Red 44.
Wow. It's at fours. Rush not having a very good game at all. I wouldn't say anything super outlandish. I mean, I guess to me the bar's been set. If it's under 60 TP, it's not that crazy.
That's fair. I wasn't even thinking like in terms of numbers. I was actually thinking like I know in my I think my contract has like a stupid clause.
You know, no, I guess everyone I've worked with has been pretty good to work with, and nobody's, it's been pretty simple stuff other than just, hey, like player option or whatever like that. Front load it, back load it. Could you get me more TP this season than this season? I don't know. Nothing
So
super
no
out
one's
of the norm.
Weston
Uh,
Hendrickson, you had an alright game. You didn't have anything like your 200-yard game, but you did alright. I think you had like 70 yards or so. And a lot of catches. Alright.
But yeah, I guess I wouldn't say I had anything like, oh my god, like this is I can't even understand how this would begin to work contract wise.
So no one's demanded a statue of themselves outside the stadium.
No, but why are you giving anyone any ideas?
Because the unenforceable stuff I love.
Yeah.
Because they're just funny and silly.
Well, the
Rabid. No, so Dev League plays every Tuesday and Thursdays. Majors is every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when I have to skip either Monday or Wednesday. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
no, I was just saying that Lions wise, everyone's fairly young, so nobody's inundated with the league so much where they would even think to make POW like demands.
Yeah, you don't know some of the people like I know them. Yeah, game was over pretty quickly. Reykjavik is the 61% favorites. Gotta do, because they're giants. Statue of Liberty is a giant. That works. And it advertises GFSI. Yeah, Mac Anthony, the games go by quick. They're about 20 minutes a pop because anything more than that and doing 7 games a night, I would go insane.
That would be a long night.
Yeah, I can't do, sadly, that many minute quarters. I'd love to. I'd love to say we can have longer games, but as it is, I start at 7, and I can tell you we get done at around 9:30.
Yeah, I've noticed the definitive shift from adding in a 7th game compared to last season
Oh,
in time.
it starts to wear on you, and my brain is absolutely mush after it. Which is probably good that I watched Ted Lasso before the game so I can actually understand and appreciate it. It's Johnson back to pass. Oh, I should let the teams know they're up.
Yeah, these Frost Giants teams are looking like mush on their hands. Drop passes, not good. That's a back there. I believe, Frost Giants QB Matthew Johnson, they're tired or announced his retirement.
Yes, he did retire and he recreated.
Is he recreating as a quarterback?
No, he recreated as a wide receiver. So if you've watched the Dev League games yesterday,
I haven't watched those yet.
Rafael Vasquez.
I usually do like to support my boy PCD and watch the Dev League games, but I have not gotten to it yet.
That's fair. But no, he's been the #1 wide receiver for the Narwhals.
Okay. Yeah, I've been watching mostly Kings games because both of my send downs happen to be on the Kings.
Yep. Matthew Johnson was She-Rox, yes. As Greg of House Gase and the Hollywood Knights take a 7-0 lead. We were talking about contracts earlier, and I thought that this is actually a really fun segue game. Because the team that has the most unsigned contracts and like contracts that are still pending responses from the players is the Frost Giants, which has really hurt their players sort of in this game. They've lost a lot of their depth that made them...
How do you I guess account for that? Do you basically keep them on the team but don't give them the TPE for upgrades?
No.
Or are they not playing?
They're not playing. They're bots. Because otherwise, there was one exception where I screwed that up, and that was last season, and that was Soy Rapido, the fullback. But it was also the Vipers who were not doing that well. But yeah, no, so... And I also didn't catch it until, like, Game 8. And at that point, it's kind of moot. But, like, they had, like, 6 people on site. This wasn't just, like, a one person. Though technically Sina Kobikawa has not accepted his contract, I was willing to put him in because an offer was posted. As the kick from Odeer is no good. It's high winds, dude.
But Frost Giants had a little momentum on that drive
and just stuttered.
Yeah, they couldn't cap it with a field goal.
Sputtered, not stuttered. I apologize for that. Hello, Dogwood. How's it going? As Holloway is going to find Lion. Hello, Chess. Holloway in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Jordan Miller will get to him. As Steelflex is going to get that one. Let me know if you want me in the booth. I'd love to have you, but no rush. No, the rush already played, Chess. They're already done. The Vipers won. I know I shouldn't make that joke, but it was just a fun one.
I get it, man. Everyone that I know knows that I'm a big Rush fan, and so when they say no Rush, I'm like, what do you mean? I love Rush.
That, and also, it keeps me from making a million Bob Seger puns in this game.
Like, Greg of House Case is definitely not kicking against the wind in this one.
It's really not. But I mean, if you talk about their players and their origins, they all come from down on Main Street.
Red 16. Red 6. Go. Red 16. Red 16. Tonight.
You know, if they have the final game, it's all about the night moves. As Boateng is going to get that one.
Green 17.
Believe me, I
Green
can use Bob
17.
Seger puds for hours. That's really a problem.
Yeah.
As Pogger's going to get a huge gain there.
Green
Yeah,
20.
they were covering him like they were like a rock. Ebo.
After that drive, you have to hope the defense can just come back together and turn the page.
No, so actually there's a Rush song called Turn the Page from their 1987 Hold Your Fire album. In fact. But it does not sound like Bob Seger.
Nor, I'm assuming, does it sound like Metallica's cover.
Yeah, no. Because it's not really a tough cover.
It's like Changes by David Bowie and Changes by Yes, two very different songs with the same title.
Yes.
As Maple, it's Maple season. We'll get them over to 50.
Now,
I don't know if Dogwood Maple is still here, but if he is, that was a great catch. He is still here.
Maple
I
season,
love it.
yep. When is it not Maple season, actually?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Steel Flex is going to screen and run out of bounds.
Red 23.
Should just drop it at that point.
23. Go.
Helping the QB.
Holloway's going to run.
No, Holloway's a rookie QB, right?
Yes, he is. He's having a good rookie year, all things
Yeah, well,
considered.
Yeah, not a bad game right here either from him. Definitely helps when you have dudes like Dogwood Maple to go to.
Absolutely. I think one of the things we're going to... So, if last season was a lot of pure parity between the teams, I think we're going to see a lot of that, but within two tiers. And so, like, your Tier 1 teams are never going to be beaten by your Tier 2 teams, but your Tier 1 teams are all free-for-all games, same with your Tier 2 teams.
Sure.
That was a
So there's no Tier 3 teams?
There really aren't. I mean, you can make an argument that Barcelona's on an island by themselves.
Yeah, that's...
But, like, after that, it's kind of like, would you really say that where the Knights are playing, where the Frost Giants are playing, and where the Hammerheads are playing, that there's any real difference between the three of them? That's not saying that there aren't differences in sort of their team composition. But in terms of, like, their total talent, and sort of the fact that they can all beat each other on paper. As Holloway's offense sputters. And it's going to be a touchback. Does that make sense?
Yep. That makes sense to me.
Green 17. Green
We got a close one here at the
We
half.
do. We might be saying for fours in chat. I'm not going to say it too early, but I'd like to remind everyone that the Hollywood Knights are a second half team. Thank you for this public service announcement.
Blue 19.
Thanks,
Blue
TLK.
19. Ready. Set up.
You should really just try and get a full radio voice. Please pay attention to the following message.
Red 23. Set.
I am
Following is the test of the Hollywood Knights second half team.
As the keeper said, we'll get the pick.
Leave.
16. Red 16.
Every time I want to point out, Hollywood has consistently collapsed in the second half.
Blue 47.
Despite being a second half team, they have not been showing it this
You
season.
didn't say if they were like a good second half team. You just said they are a second half team.
That's
That
true.
Ball just.
Green
I gotta watch.
46.
What the heck?
Green
That
46.
player bobbled it and couldn't catch it.
Oh, I haven't seen an animation like that, really.
So those animations got introduced courtesy of Dave from Access.
Okay.
As Cena's going to walk it in, Reykjavik takes the lead. One of the things that we wanted to see was sort of the ability for muff punts and bobbled catches, and so that was a byproduct of that.
Ah,
All
Well, it was
courtesy of our
interesting.
league.
it almost looked like the ball accelerated as
Oh.
he was
Well, all these football
after he
players,
dropped it.
So you know how like when they talk about like Jimmy Graham and how they used to be a basketball player
Yeah,
and that tired
he's
old
got a wide
trope?
open guy.
He does. Maple can't come down with it.
Green 46. Green
Well, all of these
46.
players used to be volleyball players. It is official, it is canon.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Ready.
I
Which,
wonder, did men's beach volleyball do pretty well at the Olympics?
I don't know.
That's the thing, right?
It is a thing.
Okay.
But I have no
Well,
idea how well we did at beach volleyball.
that's the pipeline, I guess, into super casual.
Yeah.
Once you've made it to the Olympics and you're kind of on your way out there, then this is your next step.
Right. If your volleyball career doesn't take, your sim volleyball career doesn't take off, have we got the sport for you? American
Absolutely.
football.
Absolutely.
You think there's no crossover? It's wide open. Kill him, Boateng.
Wow.
He's going to take it to the house. Cruz can't keep up with him. Jeremy
Johnson.
Cruz, the rookie, just sort of lost his man a little bit there as the kick is up and good. And Reykjavik has all of a sudden taken a commanding lead in the second half.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns here through half of the third quarter, and that was a great job by Johnson to weave around the defenders in the pocket and throw kind of looked like an off-balance throw to Boateng.
Boateng. Holloway's got a man in the flat. It's Maple.
Black 8. Black 8. Set.
So you can see that guys like Dogwood Maple definitely have the speed, but Holloway still got to keep working on his arm. Obviously still a rookie, so plenty of time to do so, but yeah, keep working on the arm to lead his guys.
That is nearly picked off.
Black 39. Black 39.
Also, I'd like to say that my socks have arrived. So that's going to be dropped.
Oh, that's a tough drop. Big third down here for Hollywood.
And the pressure's coming. And
Pick it up.
Fletcher can't turn the corner. It's going to be a punt. Just shy of Gase's range. This is not what Hollywood needs, but that's going to be a great punt, as that is going to bounce out at about the 3. 5. Close enough.
Blue 33.
It is a coffin. As Kobayakawa says, so what?
Give him a little breathing room. Great run. Good run. Another run.
Blue 47. Blue 40.
Kobayakawa had that rushing touchdown earlier and a couple of good runs on this drive already.
What do we think? 4s in chat?
Let's do it.
4s in chat, everyone.
4s in chat.
Green 29. Green 29. Go.
That's what you need if you're Hollywood, a big stop there on 4th down.
Huge.
Or on 3rd down to make it 4th.
I know what you meant. 3rd down stop so you can get the ball back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But they will be going for it on 4th down, so there's always that factor.
As Chris Lyon's going to get a huge gain here.
Red 23. Red 23.
Rookie wide receiver, I believe.
He
A lot
is.
of rookies on this.
Oh yeah, they are, I think, the 2nd youngest team after Barcelona.
Sure.
Though Barcelona is also the youngest team we've ever seen fielded in our league history.
Yeah, they didn't get much for free agents or anyone. Really
Yeah, I think
other
that was the
than
first time we
draft.
saw anyone get 0.
Green 3. Set.
Yeah, they had a couple, maybe 1 or 2 players traded to them, but yeah, there wasn't much doing.
Red 31. Red 31. Ready.
Always swallowed up.
I will say, looking at these socks, they look beautiful. I'm gonna take a
That was
picture. Maple,
Ladrian. It's Maple.
huge gain.
I thought
Green
Ladrian
46.
was saying how he's a free
Green
agent. He was
46.
getting a tackle there for the Frost Giants.
Yeah, I forgot to take him out. Whoops. I'll take him out.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready. Go.
Yeah, I don't know how that was a touchdown saving tackle there.
Green
Looked
3.
like Maple was
Green
gonna
3.
get in.
Set. Hike.
Holloway's got a pick!
Oh, interception at the goal
Benjamin
line.
Dover is going to just add insult to injury as Reykjavik is content to burn the clock.
And that was also a touchback. I was going to say it could have been a lot worse if it would have been on the 1-yard line, but strategery going on there.
As Dogwood says, just gonna have to turn the page after this loss. Love you, Dogwood. Dogwood, I want to let you know I do appreciate you popping in for every night's game. It is much appreciated.
Green 29. Green 29. Sit up.
So, have the Knights won yet?
Nope.
Okay.
They're 0-4. The Hammerheads will surprise everyone and will upset the Twisters.
Okay.
And Barcelona, who's Barcelona playing? They're playing the last game of the night.
I can pull it up here in a second, but
I think they're the Aliens.
I'm interested to see where you're going with this one.
But I think those 4 teams...
Wait, no, it's Twisters Nightmares, and it's Hammerheads Aliens.
Oh, yeah. I stand by my statement. Barcelona's
Okay.
going to pull off the upset of a century.
All right. Well, and that does it in this one. 21-10, Frost Giants.
All right, so our next game is Flamingo's Venom, I believe.
Yes, it is.
That should be fun.
Venom at home. Yeah, I think these will be 2 very evenly matched teams.
We're going to pay out last. Whoops. All right. I don't know if Phil is still here. If he is, good luck. Alright, so who you got this game?
Boy, I don't know. The Venom have looked pretty good, despite losing to Vancouver last week and a couple other, or they won their game against who they have a big win against.
Ooh, they're the underdogs.
They are. I was gonna say I mean I can't doubt my boys Vaughn and Spider, so I gotta go with the Mingos.
That's fair. Legally Blind Gamer, it's going well. How about yourself?
LBG.
I'm really annoyed that this stadium has a roof. Wish I could just turn off the roof at some of these stadiums. We're going to Atlanta.
Did 4D Chess say he was gonna get in here?
Well, you are here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Sorry. I meant, am I gonna hop on my multi and grab my second microphone?
I don't know.
And talk to myself and you.
That would be quite interesting.
Pretty funny.
Pablo is going to kick off.
Green 3, go!
As Chico Cortez, my prediction for Rookie of the Year on offense.
16,
The bold prediction.
16.
Yeah, I'm standing by it.
Okay.
As Gase is going to be sacked. Fallen Ubercastle gets to him.
9, set, hike.
Like a potential holding here.
as it is on Jermati Webster.
Other rookie OL.
Set hike.
Gase has all the time in the world and gives it to JQ. Threads the needle there.
Red 31.
Wow, there's a lot of
There was a
white
lot of pink.
in the area. You know, as he's got JQ again.
I think I'm gonna change. I'm gonna lighten the field for the Vipers.
Hike.
Venom, not the Vipers. The green blends in too much with the green.
Yeah.
Blue 33. Blue
Ooh, Dogwood, what are you drinking? I'm very
Maybe-
curious.
Maybe you could do a gray field with green lines.
I was actually thinking that. Although gray would not work as well because the helmet's in the pants.
green 1.
Ah,
Set hike.
I'll talk to Laser. As Strand Fury's in for the
Fury.
touchdown.
great opening drive there by the Venom.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Set
It
hike.
just means it was between plays taking a little bit longer.
I don't know, man. As iBoss James, who's
Oh,
been
he's got a
complaining about
blocker.
how not he's doing anything, he just got a huge touchdown. And a pass
Oh,
interference.
No.
Oh, no.
Green 1. Green 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, we've seen quite a few plays called back for.
That was such a late flag. And James can't bring it down this time.
Red 44. Red 44.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Wait, why are you saying
Hey.
hello? You've already been here. As Wolford's going to get this
Amy.
one. Okay, so I've come to a conclusion about this. So, Dust, you're going to laugh, but for like the first 5 minutes, I thought you were Chess, but it's
Ah.
weird.
Red.
So, here's where it gets funnier and weird. Like, if Chess
Okay.
had stopped in, I would have easily identified it as Chess and then you jumping in, but I can't do it the other way around.
9. Set hike.
There we go. Confusing. Keep you on your toes.
Exactly.
Ready.
Well, you don't win Commissioner of the Year by slacking, so.
This is true. A Strained Fury, but I think there's a penalty here. It's a hold. It's gonna be declined.
Yep. Another one on Webster. Not that that one mattered.
I feel bad for iBoss James. He had a great play, and he called it
Yeah.
back on himself.
Yeah, very rare offensive pass interference.
Red 10. Red 10.
Actually, pretty rare for any pass interference in this game. It feels like it's wide
Oh,
open.
deep
Webb.
bomb. There's Webb. He gone.
To end the quarter, Frost Sucks couldn't keep up with him.
Go.
Probably because he sucks.
Probably because he sucks.
No, Frost is good.
He is good.
But yeah, I
Oh,
think
it's,
was
it's
it.
be an interesting game.
Yes.
It was last season, right? Spiderweb had one of the highest yards per target, right?
Yep.
In the league, maybe the highest.
I think he did, yeah. Webb has been a consistently great wide receiver for the Flamingos.
Red 23. Red 23. Set.
And now he's got a great challenge. And how do what does he do with the Flamingos
Blue
here to
7. Blue
get them
7.
back into
Set.
contention? I think
I think they're starting to
Definitely.
get there.
yeah, I think they're definitely on the cusp.
Kind of like the Lions. They kind of just need a little bit more time.
Yeah, a little time to develop. Maybe like another wild card
Season.
player that can really.
Yeah, a
Set
good
them over the
trade,
edge.
and they should be in good spot.
Green 33.
Yeah.
Green 33. Ready.
But I'm not sure what they need to fix.
What in the? Oh, what was going on in the backfield there?
Black 41. Black 41.
Yeah, I don't know the Flamingos team well enough, but just it seems like they have a lot of players and just not as much TP spent, so that's just a matter of time.
Ready.
Yep.
Set hike.
King Style,
Owner in town.
did you change your run pass slider and I just totally missed it, or did you because if you did, I'll edit it before that game. Just want to make sure.
It's run by Brewer.
Great run by Brewer. I'll check it halftime.
9. Hike.
I'll check after the game. As Brewer's
Oh,
gone.
there goes Brewer wide open.
And he's got it. earned by everyone.
It's like a 50-yarder.
That's one of the longest runs we've seen of the night.
It is. I do love when
Got that good old line. They got the good old line.
Well, I just need to check the player list. So, if you can just, I can just check that. I'll check it after. If it's a fix that takes about 3 seconds, I'm not as worried. One of the things I love about Axis is when I screw stuff up like that, it's really easy to fix.
The game can be ace right there.
Play action with a
Flag
offsides
on the
that's going to be
play.
declined.
Little offsides. Pryor's got to get them bots reeled in. Killing his team.
Oof, blown up at the line.
Warner
It'll
will
take
get
us
to
to
him.
the 2-minute warning. Oh, couldn't stay in bounds.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab my water bottle. I'm getting a my very dry throat, so I'll be right back.
No problem.
So Chess, you got 2 of my babies on your team. You got Menno Ray and Pinky A-Hole.
Yeah.
So you got it.
Ray had a good one yesterday.
Yeah, well, I didn't see yesterday's game, but I saw the Tuesday one where he had 2 touchdowns there. That was a fun one against. Was that against the Narwhals?
Who was it?
Tuesday's
Ray.
game.
Menno Ray.
We lost a tough one last night.
It was
Oh,
Spiderweb with another
Spiderweb.
one.
Wanted Pinky A-Hole in the draft. Yeah, Pinky's been good for the Narwhals.
No, he's on the Kings.
He's on the Kings?
Still the King.
I don't know who's on that team.
Yeah, okay, you don't even do you even know this league at all? Come on, man.
I'm trying to. Speaking of, actually, while I've got you here, Gus, are you good to start streaming the, or at least recording the Tuesday Devils?
Yeah, sure. I
Sweet.
I need to know the settings because mine are different for USFA.
Yeah, that's fine. I can send it to you.
Just send me what the settings are. That's doable.
Green 33. Green 33. Hike.
Gase back to pass. Has Dotson.
See, your issue, Kings Night, was that I was busy drafting 10 defensive players, so it was tough for other people to do that.
Ooh, Dotson makes me miss.
I think he's got it. He does.
And got out of bounds, too.
Great awareness by Dotson. As Strand Fury's
There he
in for the
goes.
touchdown.
Did he get the lean?
No.
Yeah?
Oh,
wow.
Give it to Dotson here.
Oh, now the
did.
Flamingos have a chance to stand them up.
You know what? It was the right play. It didn't work, but it was the right
play
play.
action.
Oh, no. 3rd and goal. 3rd and 9. Big play here going into the half.
And it's a comeback route. Q's going to get it, run out of bounds, so at least they're going to score.
Oh, field goal, hopefully. Right down the middle. What's it? A
Phil,
huge stop by the Flamingos there.
huge.
Yeah.
Phil, I have to ask with your comment of no one scores in our red zone. Does that include or exclude the Flamingos? As Wilford will get it first.
It might include because all the touchdowns for the Mingos have all been really long plays.
Include, sadly.
Because Brewer had that really long touchdown run, and then Spiderweb with the 2 long touchdown runs as well.
There we go.
So TLK, you probably noticed this. When you're moving around like your cursor and everything, but Axis is going on in the background, do you hear the click still? Like,
Yes.
like as you're hovering over stuff on Axis, but you're not actually hovering over on the screen. What is that? That's so weird, isn't it?
I don't know, man.
Ooh, pass going up the
Nice run from
sideline.
Jordas.
All right, I got a prediction for who scores more in the second half.
Ooh, probably Hollywood.
I don't think so.
Oh,
But the
okay.
Hammerheads can still win this.
I think I'll go Flamingos.
6-2 is gonna go.
I said that at the right time.
Oh, nice. Spiderweb with 3 touchdowns today.
Nor the Theo let someone pass. Oh yeah, no, I
Black 8. Set. Tonight.
think, Mac, I don't know if you saw it, but the 21 gameplay, it actually is definitely getting there. There are definitely still some things. As Strand Fury is going to get a huge gain there.
Red 10. Red 10.
This is a huge drive if they want to stay in it.
Yeah.
And
it is.
Dotson's going
There
to
they
give
go.
him a
Find a man
chance.
deep.
Ooh. You would have gotten that block there.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I can't remember who's on their Patreon and not. As Luca Ariel.
Red 10. Red 10.
They do need a score here. They need a lot here. And that's dangerous.
Pass. Luckily, it wasn't incomplete.
Green 1.
A field.
Ace with some time.
And Strand Fury's in for the touchdown this
That
time.
one's in.
They've fallen for one of the classic blunders. First being never wage a land war in Asia. But the second... it's one of my favorite movies. I can quote a lot of it, which is really depressing. Phil, is it you that's never seen it, or is it Topher who's never seen The Princess Bride?
Go.
Troggle's got man deep. Die boss James.
And,
I've
okay,
never
can we
seen
talk about this?
Another.
He's got 2
Another.
receptions and 2 pass interferences.
And you almost never see those, and he's gotten 2 of them.
Wow.
Green 1. Green
Cursed.
1.
Really is.
Set.
Is Iboss a tight end, or is he just like wide receiver 3? or something?
You know, if you look at the player list, I think he's playing at
Wide receiver.
wide receiver because they probably have Jordan's tight end.
Yeah, that's right. It's up to put a Hall of Fame tight end, not a tight end.
Green 46.
Is this Jordan's last season? Did he retire? I
He
forget.
did not.
Stuff.
He can still
I'd
keep
have
going.
break his legs for that.
He actually, because TC and I play D&D together, he's asking how Jordals is doing, so I think he's starting to think about it.
Red 16. Red
Nice.
16.
I know he's stepping back from sim leagues a little bit.
I mean,
Was
fair.
Am I thinking of somebody else? I
No,
can't
you're
remember.
thinking of someone. You're thinking of the right person. He's no longer on the PBE or ISFL. In fact, we are the last sim league he is in.
Yes.
Red 16.
Then again, the
Third
commitment.
and 10.
Ready. Go.
Yeah, the commitment in this league's not too bad at all.
And that'll bring up a 4th quarter. Flamingos will punt. What do we think? 4s in chat?
Yeah, let's put 4s in chat because they're getting the Venom are getting the ball back. So
Yeah, that's true.
4s in chat. Down by
We did
11.
We did fours last one when
Green
it was
17.
down by 11.
Green
Yeah, all these
17.
games, they looked good on paper, and they just have not been actually, like, close in score. It's weird.
Black 21. Black 21. Hike.
Oh well, that's why you play the game, as Botterman is going to
oh
be
no,
blocked.
Botterman goes right into his quarterback.
Greg Gase says, you've heard of the Jimbo sack. Now watch the Gase block.
Gase pick. There we go. 4th and 8. They're going for it. Guns
As
ablazing.
they should. This is it. It's do or
Guns
die.
ablazing.
Gase has...
He's got somebody. Oh.
Oh,
He can't get it, and that'll do it. Turnover on downs. Fort Lauderdale is going to get their first win of the season.
where's the Iboss?
Unless they turn
pass
over
interference?
here.
Red 10.
Pressure got to him.
Got a man earlier and then. Yeah.
As
Oh.
the aliens play, and these players are just clumping on each other and blocking each other left and right.
Yeah.
It's
but
getting sloppy.
First down though by Brewer.
Blue 33. Blue.
We got next. We got. Got.
I think
Twisters
next-
host the Nightmares.
Green 29.
Oof.
Ooh.
Hike.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't even think I tried to sugarcoat that one.
Blue
It'll
26.
be
Blue 26.
Well,
Go.
the
hopefully
Nightmare
everybody has fun.
might score.
As Wilford is going to just add insult to injury. And
That
it's
should be the
30.
prediction. Will the Nightmare score a single point?
Okay, Nightmares put point on the boards. Yes, no, I like it.
Oof,
Yeah, that's not as
tough.
that's not as easy as you think it would be.
Oh, I know.
tough.
That's why it makes it a good prediction.
I hate the vote no, but I really can't envision a situation in which they
over
score.
over under 0.5.
No, we're not
Fine.
going to put it as 0.5. It's just a yes, no.
All right, same deal.
Red 10.
Same deal.
But yeah, great job by the Mingos in this one. To win.
Oh, deep bomb.
Strand
There we
Fury
go.
gets it, but it's
Get
looking
your
like
stats
too
up a
little,
little
too
bit.
late.
Blue 19.
Oh, that's a big game for Strand Fury.
He's
Yeah.
averaging 14.4 yards per carry, and he's been the force for the Venom this game.
Did you just move the decimal place over?
The what?
The decimal place? You know, like you just divide by 10, right? So you're like
Yeah.
Hudson.
1.4.
Oh.
And he's
Is
in.
he in? Yeah, all right.
All right.
Was he?
That's with a pretty good game too. Not running.
Yeah.
Not running though, but just catching.
Yeah. So down by 11. They need a quick stop. And so the first play is going to be
So-
whatever.
Is it because they're not in the 2-minute warning? They don't go for the onside.
It's because they're not in the last minute. I'm so excited for 21. Because in 21, second we hit the 2-minute warning, they'd be going for it.
Gotcha.
I mean, I get the point. There are points where it's going to be, they should have gone for it and they didn't. Which, fine, whatever. But you need a cutoff at some point. There's no better, stronger case than 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Agreed. Rather have him try it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if it's 2:01 and they don't go for it, it's not. It's a rare case that it happens. As Wolford's going to get the first, and that will end it.
Yeah. I guess that kickoff by Venom was at like 2:06 or.
Yeah, it was at
2:08,
2:06. So even in 21, they would still have kicked it off.
Which I guess kind of, yeah.
It's one of those, but then like you start doing it at a certain point, it's just you're going to get that. It's in the seconds.
I mean, yeah, and
Yeah.
onside kick as it is only a. I don't even know if it's a 10% chance of getting it. So.
Right. It's like it's like they go for it. They kick it on third, but if it's in fourth, they'll go for it. If it's the last 3 seconds of the third and they're going for the punt, I mean, nah. There's only so much you can do.
Right. So, oh, and great game from Strobel, by the way, as the stat line pops
Oh,
up. So,
phenomenal.
another thing. So, can you have it set up in 21 where you always go for it on 4th down?
No.
Okay.
Nor do I think we want that.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm really annoyed with that last Strobel throw. Because he had the perfect amount of yards. 321. Now he has 324. Just disappointing.
That's the ball game.
Just bumping that completion percentage up, which I believe is 50% or 80%. Excuse me. Or no, it's 5s. Yeah, 6/5 or 6/5, 4/5.
5/6.
Yeah, 5/6.
I'm like,
No,
that's
it's
over
20.
100%, man.
Yeah, no, it was 24 of 30, so that's 4/5. But I gotta run TLK.
Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me.
I'll have myself take over the rest of the game.
Sounds
Have a
good.
good night, man.
See you, Jess.
King Style, I have the right pass run slider in there, so that's good.
There we go. The nightmares. Hopefully the home field can. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Twisters are home.
Don't throw me off like that.
Rainy and low winds.
Alright.
Gonna do the prediction. I certainly am. Predictions. Predictions. Do. What would you bet? You gonna score?
Yeah, I think they
Okay.
will.
Yeah, I think. I think they will too. I think they're going to get a point. I think they're going to get. The issue is they don't have a kicker, do they?
Nope.
Oof, I'm going to vote no then.
Yep. I just want to make sure I have something right. Jess, remind me after this game to restart it as I had the slider slightly off for the Hammerheads. It was at 60-40 as
Will
opposed
do.
to 65-35.
Uh-oh. Soon.
So it wasn't terribly off, but
Did you see I got my Dragons mug?
I did. I haven't sent you my picture yet, but I got my Wallaby socks today.
Nice.
Dude, I'm so hyped for these socks.
Did you get your Rush whole suit? I bet you got a whole suit with Rush everything.
Not yet.
Buddy in HO. This one.
Hey, watch it. I can make pajamas. That is an option.
Oh boy.
I'm like, socks are fun. People will rock socks because everyone likes a good pair of fancy socks. These are like the dress socks, like things. It's not athletic socks. So they're like the colors in the fabric, which is really nice. And they came out really well. As Dixie Kong's going to get a good chunk of change. And there's a false start. We're going for the flex. Ping Xiaopo touchdown right here, calling it.
Ooh, let's see if he can Tony Romo it.
Ah,
Ooh.
okay.
Roll for the touchdown. Yikes. Touch 100 tonight.
So, can't Tony Romo this. I almost need, like, the, so there's a tool that Marvin San Diego used, which basically gave him the feed of what was happening. And you could pull it in real time. He had this app for it. I could do that and then really Tony Romo, but I feel like that's cheating. As McWiggins tackled for the safety.
Oof. Just to say, we're going to get 100. Dragons couldn't do it.
I don't know.
Oh. It's real hard to get, but
100 in this era is not really easy to do.
no. And you got it. Everything's got to go right.
Come on, Nightmares, get a stop. By the way, I will be honest, as always, Dixie Kong's in for a touchdown. When a team is winless, bias in the booth is allowed, provided that you are rooting for the winless team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to see him get a point, even though I voted against it.
Oh, I mean,
I just don't.
Look, everyone's
see that.
rooting for the Nightmares. I don't think there is a single person in the league that isn't rooting for the Nightmares. I think even the people that have bet against the Nightmare scoring want to be wrong on this bet.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see him get a yard. That would be nice to start. Ball goals, small victories, and then. Woo!
Willie Miller, 4 yards.
Driving now.
I don't know about that.
All right, if the Twisters want to touch 100, touchdown before the quarter ends gives them 23, so that's just about on pace.
And they will get the ball to start the half. No, they won't.
No, they won't.
As Larson's going to score.
Wow. Okay, I mean, you're cruising.
Yeah.
I think the Twisters, this might be a hot take, but I think the Twisters' defense is slightly better at this point in the season than the Dragons, so that might help them in their quest for 100.
I am excited for the Twisters Dragons matchup. When did those teams play?
I don't know. I could look up the schedule. One sec.
That one's going to be
Oh, he's got a
deflected.
man D. Oh.
McWigan can't connect.
Red 44.
This is like at the start of the college football season.
And there's
Ohio
safety
State
number
plays
2. They have 25 on.
25, they're on pace.
Dixie Kong nearly weaves
Oh,
her way for
man.
the touchdown.
Blue 26.
Oh,
Play
my.
action here. Dixie Kong. Willie Weasel, my mistake.
Touchdown. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I think you guys might touch 100 here.
This is, folks, we would like to say that this program is not suitable for children due to excessive violence.
Yeah, it's getting to be a little mean.
This is just brutal. There is no mercy rule, and sadly we have to play through the game to get the stats.
Yeah.
As McWigan avoids the safety that time and finds Ragnarok.
Let's go.
Red 9.
Now bring up
Throw
the
it to
end of the first
Ragnarok
quarter.
every single play. I don't care if he's quadruple covered.
Yeah, seriously.
47.
It would be their best offense every single possession.
Oof. Of course, they got to get the ball out.
It would help. Just run it. Just run it. Don't try.
Oh,
pass.
no.
Oh no! Yay! All right, got it to number 79, Botterman.
Which
Okay,
burns seconds off the clock.
way to go.
Phil,
Nightmares.
I
That's
think we
basically
all
a
are
touchdown.
feeling worse about our bet, whether we bet for or against.
17. Green 17.
Yeah. I'm not proud of voting against them scoring, but I'm a
As King
businessman
Xiao Ho
first.
is going to be stopped.
Blue
Woo!
Wow.
By the way, please understand that I'm cheering with all sincerity, Barcelona fans. I'm not cheering out of malice.
I want to see him do something, of course.
Red 9. Red
Took a bold strategy in the draft, and look at him now. I mean, they're holding him.
They held him to a field goal.
Oh! It's huge.
And Hughes' kick is good. It's 35.
Wow.
They burned off 2 minutes and 10 seconds from that drive. As they're going to start at the 9.
Blue 7. Set.
And Tyson Rouge is going to get a field.
Ready.
Here's the asylum. Yes. As McWigan avoids a sack.
Wiggins getting a little quick back there. He's learning. I mean,
Yeah, he's developing 6'2", coming out. This is a chance.
it's a chance. It's a
And
good
no.
chance, but they got to get rid of that ball. Oh. Oh, look at that. He's got no room.
This is going to be
Oh,
a bad
no.
punt from Body. As they're going to start at the 35 at the latest. McPherson to the outside is going to get to the 35.
Red 44. Red
27.
Select.
And Larson is gone. Oof.
Select.
Bum, 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 bum. Take the Nightmares got the Twisters to third down once
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm.
They've had a couple positive plays, yardage-wise.
Green 1.
And,
1.
no, this is a nightmare. Boo, Pryor. Boo, your pun. Boo.
Oh, come on. We've been making Bob Seger puns all day.
It was a good one. I can't lie.
I mean, what would the headline
Good
be?
pun. A good pun is when you boo, in my opinion. When it's so bad,
That's fair.
it's good.
As there's a 3 and out there.
Out of safety, though. They're learning.
Have they
They're
had first
adapting.
down?
Yeah, that 40-yard punt really isn't going to
46.
do the job.
46.
No.
Red 44.
Big tackle there. Wrap them up. Good form.
And incomplete. They've gotten forward yards, yes. Have they netted forward
Yeah.
yards? No. Thank you for the follow, whoever just followed.
First and doesn't get it. There we
Where's the
go. Got him
asylum?
to 4th down.
And it's 45. The Twisters are now behind pace.
Huge stop there. Especially because Nightmare keep the ball. To keep as if they won't get. You know, I don't think, and I hope I don't jinx it, but I don't think the Nightmares have had a turnover.
Do you count safeties?
Yeah, I don't know if safeties count. Because obviously they've given up 2 of those. And oh, there we go. They got out of that one.
For now.
McWigan gets the ball off. I mean, he's completing them.
That was nearly a pick.
Ooh.
And that'll bring up the end of the half. 45-0. Aaron Hughes to kick off. They're going for the onside. The bastards now.
Can you imagine?
I would actually say that if the AI had chosen an onside right then and there, I would have actually... No, Phil, it's -3 for that drive. It's not -3 total. We'll take a look after. By the way, Nerdsies, thank you for the follow. No, I think they got it first. Sorry. As McWigan is sacked.
I wonder how many sacks they have.
Quite a few. Chess, you missed it. They got it first.
Excellent. Good for them. Comes the deep bomb for the touchdown.
Yeah, but if the AI had decided an onside to start off the half against the Nightmares, I would have actually said we're just going to flip the score at the end of this game.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
All points.
Rules against it.
And that's a touchdown.
Deep bomb. The Dragons put up 86 on them, right?
Yeah.
See if they can meet that, or if they. I think they will. I think they'll get it. And their defense is just done.
Their defense has been way more stifling.
Yeah. Dragons actually relied a bit more on turnovers, if memory serves. I feel like we had a bunch of picks. But
as McWigan finds Miller for the first.
There we go. That's got to be the biggest.
No, the last one was bigger, I think, but
okay.
That's what she said.
I wasn't gonna say it.
You were thinking it though. I could read your mind, Jess.
But I was like, that's his dream. He can. Oh man. About your Jets this year.
As Squirman, look at that beautiful face, Jem.
Look at that face, Jem.
Red 44. Red 44.
Think your Jets are gonna shock the world?
Offside's going to be accepted, making it 3rd and inches.
It's huge.
This time there's no flag. McWigan's going to get the
Wide
first.
Open.
Botterman. They have now strung together 2 first downs. Miller.
My God, the Twisters are washed. Start of a comeback.
Why would you say that? As Montrevious Broxtello will get that. As
3rd
Falcon.
first down. Oh my God. Twisters are in shambles. Their defense can't figure out what way is what.
Ivan Drago versus Apollo Creed, the football game. And that's going to be a punt.
Making people miss back there. They got one more play.
I got 2 more plays. No, 1 more. And Rock's going to step out of bounds. No!
He's trying to maintain his health for the rest of the season. He forgot injuries are turned off.
So that one's going to be
Ooh, kind of a corner there.
Not as much as they want, but
so much.
Really puts Lidditz back on trying to keep their pace.
I don't think they're going to get it now.
I don't think
they
so.
scored 30 in the first, so that won't get it done unless they score right here.
I may just And no 4s this chat. If I see a 4, I will do a
Nope.
Hydra and ban you.
Blue 7.
Zeros only if you put in anything. I'm just watching the chat, making sure people obey.
I don't know how to ban, but we'll go with it. As Larson's going to be
Speed.
stopped.
How about a shunning? We can do a shunning.
Shun the non-believer. As Reginald Strawberry will get it first.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
It's a mere paragon, Charlie.
The Twisters scored 32 in the first quarter.
Blue
And
47.
20 in the...
So, yeah.
Green 17.
So I think,
Green 17.
They're playing more conservative.
I think
Nah, you're good, nerds, as Larson's going to take it to the house.
All right, what do you think the population of Lidditz, Pennsylvania is, TLK?
It's by Lancaster, so I'd say about 5 to 6,000.
Did you say?
5 to 6,000.
Okay, I have not looked it up yet. Scout's honor. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go like 25.
Green 33.
Now I do some
Green
Googling.
33.
Lidditz.
Ready, go.
Yay. Population.
Red.
Ooh, you were way closer. 9,335. Congratulations, you win. I don't know what. Ooh, was that a safety?
No, not yet.
You cannot physically get closer. Oh, don't Orlovsky it.
Well, good news is he didn't Orlovsky it. Bad news is that's
You still got safety.
this is now a record. This is the most safety scored by a single team in a game at 3.
Congrats.
Green 1.
Congrats, Twisters.
Steve Spurrier, the coach of this team, running it up. LOL. I feel like they're trying not to. You know, it's like when a massive high school goes against a tiny little high school. It's like trying to not score, but they're just so much bigger and stronger.
It actually reminds me of the Axis game that I played and got in trouble for because I kneeled all the 4th quarter, but at the end of the half I was leading like 40 to nothing. And it got to the point that
Look at that punt.
I started calling just really, really bad plays just so that they could make this game competitive.
Nice. Still, is that league still going?
Not as far as I know.
Your team do.
What happens every year to California Pintos against our rivals, the Blair Oaks Falcons? So anyway, but like when I say I was trying like everything that shouldn't work, I was calling up like end arounds, jet sweeps, and they were working.
Oh god.
And I'm just like, there's only so much I can do. So I started kneeling it.
Nice, respectful. To be fair, as a Jets fan, you're not used to be winning in the 4th quarter. So
Yeah,
you didn't really know
right?
what to do.
Come on, get the
No.
first. As there's an offsides, it's a... They're going to accept
I'd love to
it.
see them somehow magically get a touchdown here. That would make my whole life. I would buy
I would say
$50 worth of face gents if they get a touchdown.
All right, 50 or 15.
50, 5-0.
Wow. Come on.
If they score a touchdown. If they do, oh my. Oh, for a moment in time, I believe.
Ah. I'm with nerds. Just get one. Just get one.
No.
He's got time. He's
Get
going to
my
run.
channel
No. Ah.
I was thinking of this when I was watching the stream earlier, but I was eating dinner. What's the longest QB rush you can remember seeing? Like,
Tonight,
ever.
12 yards, Julian McMorris.
Oh, big yards. That's crazy. That must have been, I would have been going nuts in the booth if I saw a 12-yard QB run.
I was.
I kind of hope, do you think that's going to change at all in the new one or no?
No,
That's all right.
but that's okay.
Don't forget to,
Close out and restart the game. Let's do it.
and switch the hammerheads.
I already switched it. I just got to close out and restart so it actually has a new one. That's the secret. Ah, dude, it's already good.
Missing. Oh, there it is. Sleep on my passenger bag. Did I like put my laptop in and stuff? Imagine it's comfy. Uses it as a bed. That's what he does. Lighting a candle for those of you who heard a lighter flick and thought I was doing something
Scented
illegal.
or unscented?
What scented? It is lavender lemonade.
Ooh, I like it.
The stream's brought to you by Target, which is where I got this wonderful candle. Forgot to tell you it's okay, but Target's been paying me for the time I'm on the street.
You cut out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just saying Target pays me to be on the stream.
Nice. What's the target? All right.
Here we go.
Oh, I just saw the stickers. Those look nice. All right, our expert picks. Madagascar is the underdog.
I want some stickers. I want the. I just want the league logo.
We have stickers for the league logo.
I might get some.
All right. Yeah. What do we want our prediction to be?
Turnovers. Okay. Put 0.5. Oh. Gotta be higher.
1.5.
Okay, I'm logging up. I'm betting over.
As Anton Grimes and Kitone Shiomi take this one. Oh shoot, I picked the wrong stadium, but that's okay.
Ready.
Prediction started. I'm going over. I put down 1,000 channel points.
44.
King Style, I believe you will score. As Picard is going to run for
Yeah,
first down.
score.
Black 11. Black
I
11.
do not think Madagascar gets cut out with their offense. So their
Boateng
defense I'm
will
more
get that.
concerned about.
Oh, I don't think... Let me be very clear. I think their offense has the potential to show up. Against the Aliens' defense, it might be tougher, but I don't think they're getting shut out.
Black 41.
You shouldn't be in air raid. You should be on West Coast.
Black 8. Black 8. Set.
Have I had your playbook wrong this entire time? Hold on. Oh, you put air raid? Crap. Alright, I gotta change this.
Warriors, here to get it now, I guess.
No, it's perfectly fine to change it now.
Red 10. Red 10.
Do you want me
So
to
it's
change it?
okay.
Or...
Let's just do it, right? I mean,
Yeah, let's do it right.
we're in the first quarter.
Oh yeah, it was...
Plus, I'm having so much dang fun in the booth. Okay, I just don't
We're
want to leave.
doing it. We're doing it.
I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream.
I will die. I gotta do my classwork after this.
Nice, how's class going?
The
The league wants to know.
It's going well. I gotta send you my dates for Chicago. I gotta book the flight today.
Oh, nice. When is it? What month?
Next September? September.
Okay, cool. I have one weekend that's no good in September.
What's that weekend?
Look up.
Well, it's
Wedding.
like Wednesday to Sunday, so it's like...
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, yeah, I'll just be gone Friday to Sunday on the...
And you're gonna cancel those plans anyway for me.
Yeah, I just not go to my friend's wedding.
Yeah. Maybe we're going to the same wedding.
No, mine's not in Chicago. 24th through the 26th. I'll be gone.
All right.
But I will
Picked air raid. Having that weird moment where I don't know if I did.
Hola, amigos.
Hola.
Hello. Oh, it's West Coast. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I had that weird moment where
Alright.
I'm like, I know I fixed it, and then I'm like, did I actually fix it?
I I am 99% sure I submitted that playbook.
Madagascar is a 5%, but Danny's got the favorites. He's picked the right stadium.
Holy crap, we got a favorite. We have one person saying we are winning this game.
Danny has said he never bets against himself. In fact, he bet against
Believe.
himself in the Pro Bowl, and that's what happened.
Okay, let's see if this air raid can actually work.
There was no way I'm betting against you guys scoring points.
Oh, no way. Yeah, Hammer's a good point.
Although air raid, huh?
Whenever you got Devin Boateng and Henry Moore with Ryan Yosef, I think with Tom Holland, I think you would go air raid as well.
Nah, I got space raid.
Ooh,
And there's a
There
pick
we go.
by Jaden Horn.
It's one of the two
Turnovers. I went
bet-
over,
I
by
bet
the
the
way.
over
It's
did as
Henry
well.
Moore.
Red 44. Red 44.
Mouse gets Botterman the
Letterman
ball.
makes a man miss.
The Hall of Famer, the Botterman.
Absolutely.
And Picard up the middle.
Oh my God, got lit up.
I might actually have something here.
Let's hold off on that for a minute there,
Yeah.
Captain. As there's two.
There's the second.
If you bet on the over, congratulations, you've won.
You already won.
I played myself.
Yeah, you know how like Mouse keeps telling me not to jinx you? I am perfectly innocent there. You did that to yourself.
You know, I got an entire season of doing that to myself. It's completely normal.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You were talking it up, and next thing you know, it's a pick.
If the time is now.
And there's turnover number 3 as Jack Gunner will scoop this up.
Wow, way to go, way to go. Mr.
Now I
Gunner.
wonder who did the fumble. That's the question.
Not you. As that was
Not
overthrown.
Ooh.
Which I'm surprised is because I just been laying out on hit power for the last couple of weeks.
I don't know, man. As
I'm
Tom Holland will get a
hoping-
short gain.
How win the awards last year?
Yes, tight end of the year or rookie of the year, one of those.
Yeah. I remember which of the two.
Oxford North's
He deserved
kick
it.
is
He had a
up
monster
and
year
good.
last year.
And Madagascar, in a surprising twist of fate, has the lead over Roswell.
Big. Big.
All because we
That's
picked
the
air
game.
raid. Yeah. Let's close this game.
Yeah, the snow's too much. They're calling it.
It
Unfortunately,
snowed too much in Madagascar.
this reminds me of the
Epsilon.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Green 29. Green 29. Set.
Espalone is going to get some points.
I said
I have
Epsilon.
I have a feeling because we scored 3 points, aliens get mad and they score a touchdown on us.
Well, it would be like the quote about the Cuba
Blue 47.
USA basketball game from the Olympics in '92. At one point, Cuba led the game. The score was 4-3.
There we go. Hey, I mean, they made it through a whole quarter.
Okay, it's good. He ran out of
Made it
bounds.
through a whole quarter. Oh,
Yeah, and so now Chuck
our
Finn has a
defense
chance to
actually
tie
do-
it
I need to shut up before I say something dumb.
before you jinx it all.
Yeah. I was about to say our defense is looking pretty good. I need to shut up.
Yep.
Ready. Hike.
As Mouse gives it to Picard for a loss.
Set.
Yeah, stop.
Hike.
Mouse is under
Whoa.
pressure
Aw.
and he feels it as it's a sack. 3rd and 20.
Black 39.
And
That's not gonna do
overthrown.
it.
That's going
Or
to
throw
be a
away.
punt. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
All right,
That's good. That's a boot.
that's a boot.
Okay. Possession here. Gotta see that Hammerhead's
All right.
defense.
The glorious Hammerheads defense. That's horrible.
Oh, Espelon goes out of bounds.
Blue 26.
We scared him to run him out of bounds. That's our tactic right now.
Here we go. Oh.
And
Get him.
he's gone.
Get him. Get him.
Oh,
Yes!
no, he's not.
Red 10.
I should mention,
Okay.
I'm rooting for the Hammerheads this game because they're winless.
Who
but
is it?
Salami
God damn
Lid
it.
will get a touchdown.
We literally had a guy right there that could have just sped up by 1 inch, and that would have been a pick.
Yep. I will say what
I'll-
I said to you guys in the locker room. I think if you're looking at the Hammerhead schedule, from week 6
yeah,
to
they
week
got-
12, you will have a chance to get some wins, but I don't see
We
you guys.
will have a chance of at least having 1 win.
Oh, I think you'll have more than one.
Because you'll beat the Nightmares. You'll beat.
I don't
Okay,
see.
but hold your horses.
No, that's the Nightmares.
Red 16.
I don't-
No.
I don't care if they're expansion or championship team. I don't look down on them.
No, it's not a knock on you. I'm not knocking on. I'm not knocking on Nightmares. Nightmares are a very young team, but I think if you want a chance, but I think you're selling yourself short. I think you also need to, like I was saying earlier, I would categorize all this league right now, with the exception of Nightmares, into 2 tiers. Nightmares,
Offense and defense.
no. Like in terms of like tier 1 and tier 2, like ignore the makeup of the actual teams and just look at the overall on paper matchups. And pretty much Madagascar is in tier 2. Any of the tier 2 teams can hold against any of the tier 2 teams. Any of the tier 1 teams can hold against the tier 1 team. The Lions had a very unlucky night tonight against the Dragons, as Chess saw. But as Chess will also attest, if some of those things had gone their way, it could have been a very
could have
different
won it.
ballgame. And so that's kind of it. Any of the teams can hold against the tier 1 teams will be hard pressed to lose to a tier 2 team, or rather, a tier 2 team's going to struggle against a tier 1 team. It's kind of why you would not expect a Hammerheads win against an Aliens. Doesn't mean it's not possible, as there's another flag here, but it's more just understanding that the Hammerheads could probably beat a team like let's pick a tier 2 team, like the Frost Giants. And
I think
actually,
so.
just as much as the Frost Giants could beat the Hammerheads.
Yeah, didn't we lose to the Frost Giants week 1 pretty good?
Yeah, and then they had their contract issues come up.
Red 9.
So, but
Yeah.
that's kind of my point. It's if you were to play them again, I'm pretty sure you could beat them. Like, it's a sample size of 1, so you did lose. But just understand, even within that,
And let me take all my dev players out of the dev league.
No, I'm not even. I'm saying right now, with how you're made up, you could beat them. You can beat, let's say, give me another team example.
Blue 47.
You could probably beat the Vipers. You could probably beat the Rush. You can beat all of them as you stand right now and as they stand right now. You can beat the Flamingos as you stand right now and as they stand right now.
I'm not a very confident man. Okay?
I get that. And I'm not saying that you will. I'm saying you can. And this is kind of it. For the same thing, though, I would say that if someone were to give me the odds of, let's say, the Hammerheads against the Aliens here, I would take the Aliens 100% of the time.
Yeah, I don't blame you either.
Like, it's not a knock on you, but I think understanding that you're not as bad as you're presenting yourself is also very important here.
Now
Like-
see, that's how we win games. Make people think that we're horrible, and then they give up. Then they start slowing down.
I mean, looking at how many teams have actually updated their depth chart, I don't think that's the case.
Red 44.
I don't think
Yeah,
that strategy
I'm pretty
works.
sure you've seen how many times I've updated the depth chart for wide receiver position.
You have been one of the higher updating teams.
It's because I'm just trying to figure something out, amigo.
No, I totally get that. But that's not. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't think you should be so hard on yourself and sort of where you are and where you're standing, because at the start of the schedule, you have had, where the Wallabies have had the easiest first 4 games, you have had the toughest first 4. Except for
I'm a
maybe
Cowboys
the
fan. I
Nightmares.
have high confidence at the beginning of the season and then nothing at all at the end.
I would expect you guys to win. Here we go. I'm going to give you a number. I expect you to win 4 out of the 6 games between week 6 and 12.
I expected us to win too.
All right. So, Chess, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they'll get over 2 because you got 1 automatic against the Nightmare.
I don't call it automatic.
I wouldn't call it automatic, but I'd be hard pressed to believe that you would lose to the Nightmares.
Nothing's automatic in some
It's
leagues.
not, but it's you're kind of playing the Chechia binaries with a
Hold
couple
on.
extra
Did y'all just
steps.
see that?
I
We
did.
just got sacked.
There you go.
My confidence just got boosted. Give that
Hey,
player
it's-
gold medal.
It's the small wins.
I just like how our coach is just playing 4-3, and I'm just trying to get 3-4 so we can just blitz more. But that also ain't probably a good idea either. As long as I'm on the D line, we'll probably be okay.
It's the third quarter, only down 13 here. It's
You're
not
not
a bad
playing
showing.
bad.
I mean, Aliens are top team.
At least we scored some points.
You scored some points. You've actually held the Aliens' offense up, as there's pick number 3.
And how about that? Good thing I put on more than 1.5 turnovers.
Oh,
41. Black 41.
But I mean, let's also keep in mind who you're playing against. You're playing against a team that made back-to-back super casual bowls and won one of them. They beat the Wallabies. This is not a team that's freaking a slacker here.
Black 5.
Yeah, dang it. Missed tackle, bro. Come on, tackle him. It's not that hard.
Espelone? Yeah, it is.
Ready.
I don't care if it's a fullback, running back. If you have a chance to tackle him, I want you to tackle him.
You know there's a reason why he has back-to-back MVPs.
It's because he has a good O-line and he can break tackles.
It's because he can break tackles like that. I think that was, what, 3 people?
Black 8. Set.
Yeah, and our offensive line, I would say overall standing is pretty good. But they
And
play
there
like
is.
trash. I'm not trying to rip on my offensive line here, but
well, wouldn't it be deal that
Uh.
you're having trouble with stopping him?
no offensive line. I love them, but I hate them as well. Like, they're my big boys that I would give presents to.
I think your OL's playing fine.
I don't know. I just might be too harsh on myself.
Yeah, I think you are being way too hard on yourself here. But here,
Also
watch the
comes
OL
back-
and watch the 4DL. Just watch the DL, not the linebackers that are getting through, because that's linebacker blitz. But realistically, your OL is doing perfectly fine against the DL.
Pick 4 right there.
Ah, but like they're sending 4, they're sending 5, and they're not getting through. Unfortunately, it's turnover on downs.
Yeah. I'm honestly extremely happy with how our offensive and defense has been doing tonight.
Hey, that's good.
We held them to below 40 points currently.
33. Ready. Tonight.
Oh, and now it gets to the point of stupid scores because you try for it on 4th down.
Yeah. But hey, 2 games, we get to score 3 points on 2 of the best teams. I'm happy.
There you go. And I think you will get there. Like, I've been saying this all season. I'll say this again.
Yeah.
I think I would be surprised with how the Hammerheads are doing if they are not in the playoffs in 3 seasons, as that is a pick of number 4.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to. I'm just messing around with pass run sliders with
Yeah,
different
this
playbooks
is-
right now. See how Zach deals with everything.
This is the time to do it. I mean, realistically, you got nothing to lose. You're
Hey,
not making
yeah.
the postseason this season, so you might as well have fun with it.
Yeah, we'll see if it's our first time not having a first overall pick in the first couple of seasons.
Well, you didn't have one last season.
We had one last season. We traded up for it.
Ah, that doesn't
Uh,
count.
We also would have had it if it wasn't an expansion draft anyway. So
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but by tiebreakers, it was dicey.
yeah, it was nice. Our our late season comeback was great.
And those were fun. And you're not going to have first. You're going to win. I'm confident you're going to win 4 in the week 6 to
I'm
week
going to
12
predict
stretch.
that we're at least going the 3rd overall pick in the season.
Not a chance.
We're gonna have the 3rd overall pick.
3rd? Okay, let me see. I've got Nightmares 1. I've got Rush. Actually, Rush beat the. You know, it's tough with the Rush, the Flamingos. I could see any one of them. I think you're
Nightmare
selling.
and Vipers are guaranteed 1 and 2. I would say.
Vipers are 2 and 2.
Really?
Good.
Yeah.
Nightmares absolutely number
Oh,
one.
wait, no, I'm thinking of Las Vegas. Sorry.
Venom are 2 and 2 as well.
Oh. uh, man.
But I think you can beat the Venom.
As long as our defense and offense can step up, we can beat the Venom.
I mean, I think you can. I don't think air raid is a good playbook, by the way.
Yeah, I see that now. I just want to see what Zach has
Yeah, no,
with the
totally.
wide receivers we got.
The
I
problem
figure we're
is,
facing the aliens. We're not gonna beat them.
no, I know. The problem with air raid, and this is my honest opinion, is that when you're banking on the AI knowing to throw it deep, and the AI doesn't like throwing it deep.
Good point. Okay, yeah. I forget. Real life and Axis is different things.
Yes. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for being in the booth. I'm gonna call it a night here, as it's 9:25 and I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sounds good.
I am staying up for the Dallas Cowboys game.
Oh, they played today?
Yeah, we play at 10 Eastern.
Oof. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all to everyone who tuned into the stream. Let me do the prediction payout.
Well, have a good night, everybody. I'm heading out.
Have a good night.